What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So let's discuss about politics. Of course, you guys may have seen the video coming from Dino Melaye. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So this guy decided to take more than 6 minutes of his time talking about how Peter Obi is not ready to be Nigeria's next president and how Atiku is the well-prepared candidate. You are a PDP member and you're strongly supporting Atiku. You are telling us that Peter Obi is a good man but is not ready. Peter Obi's time to be Nigeria president is not now. It's not next year, 2023. Peter Obi should stay a little bit longer and check for another time. You are telling Nigerians, youth online who have already like using their own money to campaign for Peter Obi, you are telling a Labour Party who selected Peter Obi as their presidential candidate that they are not ready. You, just one person from PDP, you decide to sit down 6 minutes of your time. Why do you even think about talking about another presidential aspirant? Why? It's because Peter Obi, they thought Peter Obi wouldn't make any sense. Like Peter Obi can leave PDP now he be nobody. Because of the online campaign already. Peter Obi is not spending kobo on campaign. But the youth are already spending on their own personal money on campaign, buying flyers, doing billboards already without even Peter Obi even knowing. Why do you think that is? Why do you think Tinubu or the other presidential aspirant will spend millions to campaign, unlike Peter Obi? Why do you think they are troubled? Share their thoughts then at Twitter. Peter Obi supporters are on Twitter. Why do you think they are troubled? Why do you feel like they want Nigerians, they want people not to support Peter Obi, like they want to deviate, they want to try to tell them, you do not need to demand respect. Respect is given when you earn it. You don't need to tell people that, oh, do not wait your vote on Peter Obi. Give people a better choice. You guys are PDP. You came together, you choose a candidate. APC choose the candidate. Other presidential parties choose candidates. Why do you think a lot of people online are already advertising, campaigning for Peter Obi, unlike what the kind of love Tinubu is or Atiku is getting? Why are they so concentrated on campaigning for Peter Obi? Well, we're going to take about 6 minutes of our time to listen to what Dino Melaye said about this whole Peter Obi issue. Then we'll continue the video from there, because I am very much sure that they are frightened. They are shaking because they have not seen this kind of love before. They have not seen this kind of thing before of Nigerians coming together, youth already advocating for a man. They have never seen it before. They never thought it was possible that everything has to be money, steal and bribe.
Fellow countrymen and women, I'm here to address you once again in the course of our nation's history. I'm here to address Nigerians, especially on my brother and friend, the former governor of Anambra State and the former vice presidential candidate of our political party, Peter Obi. Peter Obi is one of the finest Nigerians who is intellectually mobile and administratively sagacious. He's a great Nigerian, and by the grace of God, he has the potential of being a great president in the nearest future. I celebrate you, Peter Obi, and I celebrate your movement for a new Nigeria. I celebrate your conscientization of the Nigerian youth and public on governance and building a new Nigeria. But I want to advise that your time is not now, because you will have to wait for your time. I've listened to your postulations, I've listened to your arguments, I've listened to your deliveries, I've listened to your campaigns, and I can say that 90% of your campaign is dwelling on reducing the cost of governance. I mean, most of your campaigns is around cutting the costs of governance. And I want to tell you that the problem of this country is beyond just cutting the cost of governance. The problem of this country is beyond reducing the cost of governance. I'm not saying that is deceptive. I'm not saying it's pretentious, but I'm telling you that it is less than 1% of our national problem. Beyond cutting the cost of governance, and I want to say that cutting the cost of governance, you don't need to be a president to cut the cost of governance. If you have a very effective Minister of Finance, you have a very effective Minister of Budget and Planning, you have a very effective CBN governor, you can cut governance. You have a very effective chairman of the economic team. You can cut governance with the cooperation of a president. But I want to say that that is not our major problem today in this country. What we need today in Nigeria is to unify this country. Nigeria has never been this divided in our national history. Not even during the Civil War are we this divided. There is no trust between the North and the South. There is no trust between the East and the North. There is no trust between the West and the South and the Southeast. So we need one character who have the capacity and capability to unite us together as a nation first. Because we need to first believe in ourselves as people. We need to believe in our unity. We need to believe in our togetherness even before we can make progress. Because without unity, there can be no peace. And without peace, there can be no development. So first, we need a unifier. Who can unify this country? Today, I want to ask sincerely, Peter Obi and his supporters, can Peter Obi be trusted by a typical Katsina man or somebody from the northern part of this country? Can he be trusted as an Igbo man by Middle Belters, by core northerners? The answer, in every sincerity of purpose of heart and commitment, is no. So we need one Nigeria who is going to be trusted by every part of this country, who the North will believe in, who the South will believe in. And that person, without blinking my eyes, is Atiku Abubakar, who, when it was dangerous for any northerner to talk about the issue of devolution of powers, when it was dangerous for any northerner to talk about the issue of restructuring, he did, with every boldness in him. Today, Atiku Abubakar married a Yoruba man, have Yoruba sons. Atiku Abubakar married Igbo woman, you have Igbo woman, you have Igbo children.
Well, let me first analyze that when you said that Atiku married a Yoruba man. So you're telling me that's about marrying a Yoruba woman or marrying an Igbo woman. So that means to unify. And because of that, he thinks that Atiku is the best candidate. Well, it's him himself, but why is he so concentrated on Peter Obi? Why didn't he talk about Kwankwaso? Why didn't he talk about Tinubu or Shuwore? Why Peter Obi? Because they believe Peter Obi can possibly win this election. They believe, they are shaking, they are afraid. Even his own friends in the political ground, they are afraid that Peter Obi might win this election. And because of that, he starts a statement by saying Peter Obi is a good man, that I know him, blah, 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 and all those hyping and all the rest. And you are saying that Nigerians should vote first, that it's not yet his time. How do you know if it's someone's time or not? So how can you convince other people now, telling me that, okay, the person you are voting for is not yet his time, that you should vote for my candidate? Like, why don't you concentrate and say, oh, my candidate can do this, my candidate can do this, can do this and do this. He has done this, he has done this, he has done that. Marrying a Yoruba woman, marrying an Igbo woman. So no disrespect to Atiku Abubakar. Of course, you guys know how I wanted Atiku to be the president and Peter Obi to be the vice. But something happened. You guys couldn't get your house together in PDP. And the guy left. And you guys are already crying. You had every chance to keep Peter Obi in PDP, to make him a vice. But you guys were twisting him. Just the way they are twisting Wike now. They are twisting Wike and still looking for Wike. So please, they should be honest with themselves. They should be honest with themselves first. Well, let's move forward, guys. Let's listen to what he has to say again.
Igbo children. Atiku Abubakar married Hausa woman. He has Hausa children. Married a Fulani woman. He has Fulani children. He's a pan-Nigerian. He's a true African Nigerian man. Only him, among those who are candidates of presidential, who are candidates of any political party today, seeking for the presidency of this country, have the capacity and potential to bring us together as a nation. So I want to say, it is time for us to think. I encourage the crusade, the movement started by Peter Obi to continue. Move from campus to campus, move from community to community, move from one progressive group and organization from this country to another to campaign for the new Nigeria that is to come and be part of the movement of Atiku Abubakar to rebuild, to restructure, to reorganize and reboot Nigeria as a country. We must speak the truth, and the truth is the truth. You are a great Nigerian. I salute your political and intellectual sagacity. You are one Nigerian that I know. Tomorrow, there's a space for you. But for today, let us forget the social media drama. Let us forget the diaspora euphoria. The truth of the matter is we need a unifier. We need one Nigerian that can solve the problem of insecurity in this country. We need a Nigerian that will have intel from every security facet of our national life. We need a Nigerian that will get intel from Cameroon, from Chad, from Mali, from Benin. We need a Nigerian that has that capacity to solve the problem of Boko Haram, banditry, and kidnapping, because he has intel and connection with the security network in the South African region. And that Nigerian today is Atiku Abubakar.
Well, guys, you listen to him clearly. I do not know if you are going to start campaigning for Atiku Abubakar. He wants Peter Obi to abandon his campaign to join Atiku Abubakar's campaign. You guys failed. You guys had so much time, years, to talk all those things within yourself to make sure Peter Obi is in line with Atiku, to make it Peter Obi's vice. To talk for years, you guys never did that. Now it's out. People are campaigning for Peter Obi. It's becoming a problem. Well, let's see what will happen though. Just vote for whoever you want to vote for, like I've said before. And this one's coming from Okon. Actor Okon said, Peter Obi doesn't enjoy this massive love and support among Nigerians because he is a saint or without blemish. He had admitted openly he is not a saint. He is loved because in the race, he is lesser evil and not a saint. Just in the event that you find faults in PO that you so desperately seek, just remember he isn't a saint. You aren't either, and nobody is. Meanwhile, have you obtained your PBC yet? You know, people saying Peter Obi is a good man, is not a good man. Well, he already said he's not a good man, though. Well, I'm talking about it could be a unifier. Let's be completely honest. I wanted Atiku to be the president and Peter Obi to be the vice. Honestly. In fact, I never even knew much about Peter Obi. I never even knew more about Peter Obi until when he decided to leave PDP. That was when I started hearing, okay. Now they said that it's going to reduce the cost of governance. That's not the case. Office security cannot handle the security because it doesn't have intel. And all those things and all those back and forth. If the head is good, if the head does not compromise, I do not think the body will be rotting. If the head does not compromise, the body won't be rotting. So we want a good head first. I'm not saying I'm not saying if Peter Obi is the best head or Atiku is the best or Tinubu is the best. Whoever you want to vote for, just vote for that person. Of course, they're going to come out to advertise their own candidate. Good and fine. They will do that. It's their right. It's their fundamental right. But at the same time, I feel they are making Peter Obi more popular because you guys are concentrating on Peter Obi because of the massive love. Peter Obi is not spending money on campaign yet. Organizers, youth are already campaigning. You understand? They have not seen this kind of love before. They have not seen this kind of thing before. Politicians are known for spending big millions on campaign, bribing this and that. But this guy is not bribing. He's not doing nothing. Nothing of such. And he's getting this massive love. So I understand the grievances. I understand where they are coming from. And there's this news about Tinubu meeting with Wike in France. We're going to look at that. But let me play you this video, guys, of Peter Obi.
Can you show him the picture? Today, I just went on my own. They didn't invite me just today. And I told them one thing. You are not disabled. You are physically challenged. We are the same thing. We will show you love. We will not show you hatred. Because, and I told them one story. The best thing I did in Anambra State, the best advice I got in Anambra State, to stop crime in a place called Opiweka, was I got the advice from a madman. It was a madman who lives there. When I came as the governor, came to impress me and everybody pushed him away. I said no. I must hug him. And when I hugged him, he asked me a question. Am I looking for this? I said yes. He told me exactly what to do. And I did that. That was the end. Till today, if you know I live in Onitsha, and if you want to come to Onitsha with me, whenever I come to Onitsha, I look for him, he hug me and tell me a story of what is happening in Onitsha. And he's a madman. Nobody wants to be mad. So if you're a leader, you lead both those who are good, just like nobody is poor. We are children of God. Whatever we have here is blessings of God. So do not feel that this man is low, you're big, you're this. No. Everybody here are children of God.
Well, guys, like I've said before, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Also, Wike and Atiku meeting up in France. I think that was quite laughable. According to this day newspaper, they said Tinubu Wike meet in France as Atiku seek rapprochement. I don't understand why they are meeting. Wike is someone who cannot mix with APC. He talks, he criticizes them strongly. So I do not know what he's meeting with Tinubu for. But however, although Tinubu denied it, they said they never meet up with Wike or someone even close to Wike. But they are both in France enjoying their different location wherever they are. It was said that Tinubu was going to France for medical checkup, and Wike is in France for vacation. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Please, can you leave your comment, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.